Hi guys, I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out with me holding the camera, but I have no way to make it stable besides putting it on the table, but then it's going to be, you'll be looking at my boobs the whole time, so no, we're not going there. Firstly, I apologize for my hair being a mess. Today is one of my I don't care days. You know, like Aaron, right now I'm pretty emotionally exhausted. Things have been going up and down, up and down, up and down for me since Friday.
I went down.
And I'm listening to Hugh Laurie. This usually makes me feel better. After a couple of songs, I'm feeling okay again. I'm also sitting outside on a dreary day. Got my blanket because it's kind of chilly and the wind is blowing. Hopefully with it being cold, I won't blabber on and on and on and bore you to death like I did with my last video. So anyway, this is Aaron's... More of Aaron's questions, I'm sorry. See, my brain is not working. I cannot brain today, I have the dumb. And also, I apologize for drinking. I made some green tea. It's got some orange and passion fruit and jasmine in it. And I figured it would keep me warm out here, but it's not doing very well. Anyway, to the questions. If I could have any gift given to me, what would it be? This is actually very similar to Aaron's. God, it's 5 years now. 4 or 5 years. I didn't realize it had been that long. Yeah, it's been 4 or 5 years. I had a miscarriage, and it hit me pretty hard. I had an IUD, that little Mirena thing that was supposed to prevent me from being pregnant, but it went faulty apparently, and I got pregnant anyway. And then I had the miscarriage because of having the Mirena in. So that was great. I got rid of that thing promptly. I do not have it anymore. I do not plan on getting it again unless they have it 100% flawless, because I don't think I could go through that again. And then, okay, I don't know if other INTJs are like this, if it's just a thing, or if this was just Nathan, but he had said that, I'm paranoid about people watching me. He had said that, you know, I was only I think 7 or 8 weeks along before I found out that I had a miscarriage. I found out I was pregnant and had a miscarriage all in one visit. That was great. But when I found out and I told him, he said, well, it's okay, you didn't have the baby yet, so technically you weren't really pregnant because you weren't far enough along or something like that. And that really upset me. That hit me just about as hard as the miscarriage did, because I didn't know how to process that. I'm sorry. I'm one of those that believes that, you know, if it's far enough along to show up on a pregnancy test to tell you, hey, you're pregnant, then yeah, it's already considered a baby. So him basically saying that the baby was non-existent and I shouldn't be upset about it really made me mad. My paper's gonna fly away. Okay. The last thrilling or disturbing movie that you have seen. Disturbing movie was, actually it was, crap, I can't remember the name of it now. It was, switch hands. It was, there's a video game. There's a video game of, I cannot remember it now. I had it earlier. Resident Evil, that's it. The second Resident Evil movie, and it actually has Aaron's little fantasy guy in it, Jon Snow. His name is Kit something. I can't remember his last name, but his first name is Kit. I remember that much. Anyway, The Resident Evil movies are some of the very few movies that have actually succeeded in creeping me out. Usually it takes a lot to creep me out. I mean, I watched the Saw movies, every single one of them, with absolutely no problem. That did not bother me in the slightest, but the Resident Evil movies freaked me out. Moving on. What name would you give yourself? Erin stole mine, believe it or not. Me and her have never discussed this at all, but she has the name that I would have picked. And yes, Erin, you were right. It's Aisling. But yeah. So I have to go with my backups, which is, this one I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce. Myrne. It's spelled M-U-I-R-N-E. It means high-spirited or festive. And yeah, yeah. Like, if you actually know me, I could be extremely high-spirited and high-strung and all over the place. I am actually pretty festive, too. Like, I get into festivities. Kind of redundant, but yeah. Another one, actually, this one I identify with more, is Saoirse. I like it. It means freedom or liberty, but not necessarily, like, for me, not necessarily in the sense of, like, patriotic freedom. It represents something entirely different. I had... Okay, I might as well go ahead and say it in case, you know, it does come up in the future. When I was 13, I was raped by a guy that lived down the road from me, and I went to school with him and everything. So it was kind of, it was bad. And then on top of that, he, as if the rape wasn't bad enough, he stalked me for 9 years after that. It took a lot for me to come to terms with that, for one, and for two, it took a lot to finally get up the courage to stand up to him. And I learned some self-defense stuff, and I kicked his ass. Like, I had him, but by the end of it, I had him down on the ground in tears. I basically told him, you know, I'm not going to take this from you anymore. You deserve this, and you're not going to keep doing this to me. And my hair is getting annoying. And I've seen him one time since then, and that was after he got out of jail for all this. I called the cops after he left. But, and he seemed like a completely different person. He actually came up to me and apologized for what he had done. So, yeah, and I haven't seen or heard from him since then. But, you know, that was a sense of closure for me, and I feel like it's not hanging over my head anymore. You know, that's a big issue, a big source of a lot of my issues, and I don't worry about it anymore. It doesn't bother me. You know, I can pretty much talk about it freely now, and it's a huge improvement. I've even got a tattoo on my foot that says "Victory takes time" in Gaelic. I got it right after all this happened, after I stood up to him finally. So yeah. What did I dream last night? In all honesty, it was not a good dream. I've got a friend that I used to work with. Her son was attacked by a dog the other night, and it almost killed him. And he's still in, last I heard, he was still in pediatric ICU. He's 8 years old. It's really, really sad. Like, him and the dog's owner were, like, in the front yard. They were playing, they were wrestling. And I guess that maybe the dog thought he was trying to hurt him or something. I don't know. So, but he jumped on him, and the dog nearly killed him. Like, he was in surgery all night last night. It was really, really bad. Or not last night, the night before. It was pretty brutal. But, So yeah, I had a dream about that. I dreamed that I was in the operating room when they were doing surgery on him. And then there's a flash of me talking to her, trying to get her to calm down or something. I don't know, but I dreamed about it last night. It was not a pleasant dream. Oh, I forgot my celebrity sandwich. Fantasy celebrity sandwich. That is a really, really hard one, because there's so many things, really. Alright, well, I guess first and foremost would be Dr. House. He is an ass, but I love him. He is actually, like, he acts pretty much like, oh god, cold wind. He acts a lot like, how my actual fiance acts, and it's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. I have a fascination with him, and I have a fascination with Hugh Laurie himself because I like him. Whenever I feel really, really upset about something, I can listen to his CD and I feel fine. It doesn't bother me anymore. His music makes it all better. But yeah, Dr. House. This is gonna make me sound like a complete and total dork, but there's a video game, Dragon Age 2. There's a character in it. His name is Fenris. He is an elf, and he's sexy as hell. I love him. His character is just amazing. He hates mages, but he himself is a mage. He was a slave, and his owner had him tattooed and with lyrium, and lyrium encourages magic in people. So he can do spells and stuff to an extent, and he uses them to kill people. But yeah, he does do magic, but at the same time he absolutely abhors mages because his master was a mage, and he's the one that did all this to him, and you know, he hates them. He hates mages. But you know, I just love how complex his character is. Wow, I just made this tea and it's cold. It tells you how chilly it is out here. I'm gonna go inside after this video is done. I'll read some more inside. This is ridiculous. In all honesty, that's it. I don't have 3. I have the 2. Well, I'm sure I have more. I just can't think of them right now because it's cold. Share a talent. It's cold out here, so I'm not going to do it. I've already shared my art with you, so I guess it's only fair that I share singing, but I can't do that when I'm shivering. So, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to attach a video that I've done in the past of me singing and put it in the comments. So, there you go. Be happy and make fun of me singing. But that is considered a legitimate talent. Okay, those are all the questions. I'm cutting it off because I'm freezing. I cannot feel my fingers. And the mailman's here, and he's probably going to be looking at me like I'm a crazy person, so I'm just going to put the camera down here a little bit. Okay, he's putting mail in my mailbox. Alright, that's it. I'm going to go inside because it is freezing out here. I will read more in the house. And see, my ears are hurting. This is how I know I don't need to be out here anymore. It's starting to give me an earache. And I'm sniffling. So, I hope you enjoyed my rambling and my babbling again. Maybe next time I'll look better for this. I know my hair is all all kinds of screwed up because I didn't do anything with it today. I just threw it up and did stuff. Oh my god, look at my hand. It's red. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go inside. Had fun making the video, sort of, minus the cold, and feeling like my neighbors are staring out their windows at me, being a crazy person. Yeah, next time I'll do a video inside so it's not so cold. I look forward to doing another one sometime or other. Bye!